Hello, everyone, and a really warm welcome to all of you, the students of Europe Hotel School. It's great to be here with you on your online learning journey. Today, we're going to tackle something that is, well, it's absolutely at the heart of a successful career in hospitality. We're talking about the art of negotiation.
Now, as you're a hotel AI expert, my goal here is simple: to guide your professional growth. Everything we're about to cover isn't just theory. This is practical stuff, straight from the world of real hotel operations. It's all designed to give you the tools you'll need to really shine in your careers.
So, here's our game plan for today. First up, we'll talk about what I like to call the invisible foundation. This is all the critical work that happens before you even think about sitting down at a table. Then, we'll look at how that foundation helps you build real rapport and earn trust. After that, we'll get practical with communication in action. And finally, we'll tie it all together to see how it leads to the ultimate goal: a genuine, long-term partnership.
All right, let's get right into it. Section 1, the invisible foundation.
And yeah, this is about the stuff that happens way before anyone even mentions a price or a contract.
So let me ask you a question. What do you think is the most important part of any negotiation? I mean, your first thought is probably the price, right? Or maybe the specific terms in the contract. But honestly, it's neither of those. The most critical part is all the unseen groundwork, that foundation you build before the real talks even start.
And that's exactly what we mean by the invisible foundation. It's that crucial phase before the negotiation where you're just focused on building rapport and trust. You see, when you nail this part, the entire dynamic shifts. It stops being a defensive back-and-forth argument, and it turns into a cooperative exchange. And trust me, that one shift changes absolutely everything.
Okay, so that's the foundation. Now, how do we start building on it? That brings us to Section 2, building rapport. This is all about that first step, making a real, genuine human connection.
Look, in the hospitality industry, rapport isn't just a nice-to-have. It's everything. Think of it as the emotional bridge that you build with a client, the thing that allows a business relationship to actually grow. And you have to remember this: people very rarely choose a partner just because they're the cheapest. No, they choose the people they feel are dependable, attentive, and truly invested in their success.
So the big question is, how do you actually do that? Well, it really boils down to 4 key things, 4 pillars. First, you've got to show genuine curiosity. Ask about their world. What are their deadlines? What kind of pressure are they under? Second, remember the small stuff. It's amazing how powerful that is. It proves you're actually listening. Third is just being attentive. And fourth, and this one is the biggie, deliver on your promises. Every single one, no matter how small.
All right, so you've made that initial connection. That's great, but now we have to go deeper. And that brings us to Section 3, earning trust. This isn't just about a friendly chat anymore. This is about commitment. It's about proving your integrity consistently over time.
And you can see the difference right here. It's pretty stark. On one side, you have the trust builders, total honesty, clear communication, and making promises you know for a fact you can keep. But on the other side, you have the trust destroyers. And man, these can wipe out trust in an instant. Things like vague answers, confusing language, and the absolute worst one: overpromising. Pledging something that you know your team can't deliver is the fastest way to lose every ounce of credibility you have.
And this really gets to the heart of why it's so critical. Just think about this. Trust that took months to build can be lost within a single event or stay. I mean, that says it all, doesn't it? All that hard work you put in for months can be completely erased by one mistake, one broken promise. And the damage to your reputation can be huge.
Okay, so we get the ideas, the concepts of rapport and trust. Now, let's get down to brass tacks. Let's get practical. In Section 4, we're talking communication in action. These are the actual tools you're going to use to put all this into practice.
And here's a really important mindset shift for you. We often think great communication is all about being a persuasive speaker, right? Well, it's not. It's about being an incredible listener. Active listening means you're hearing more than just the words. You're picking up on the tone. You're understanding the context, the pressures they're under. You're even identifying the needs that they aren't saying out loud. There is no better way to show someone you truly value their perspective.
And what does all that listening lead to? One word: empathy. When you really get it, when you understand that, say, an event planner has their entire professional reputation riding on this one event, everything changes. You stop seeing them as just another supplier or client. They become your partner.
and you're now on a shared mission together to make their event a massive, unforgettable success.
And of course, it's not just about what you say. So much of communication is nonverbal. The way you carry yourself, a calm tone of voice, steady pacing, open body language, and especially how you handle yourself when things get difficult. All of that sends a really powerful message of confidence and transparency. It backs up every word you say.
All right, we've covered a lot of ground. Now we're at our final section, and this is where it all comes together. This is the payoff. This is what happens when you master all these skills. We're talking about the end goal, the long-term partnership.
This table really breaks it down nicely. On one side, you've got the old-school transactional approach. It's adversarial, it's defensive, everyone's guarding their information, just trying to win the deal. But then, look at the partnership approach. It's collaborative, it's flexible and creative when problems pop up. Information flows openly. The whole goal shifts. It's not about a short-term win anymore. It's about building long-term success that benefits everyone involved. And yeah, it's way more profitable in the long run.
So at the end of the day, what's the big takeaway? It's this. When trust is your foundation, negotiation stops being a battle. It's not about winning or losing anymore. It becomes a totally different thing, a collaborative process where you and your client are building something of real value together.
And that's the thought I want to leave you with. As you go out there and start building your amazing careers in hospitality, I want you to carry one question with you into every single negotiation. Ask yourself, am I just negotiating a contract right now, or am I building a partner? Because how you answer that question in that moment will truly define your success.